2020.
Yeah, it's remarkable, Otto. I mean, he's now top 5 times of the top 12 in history. He has 5 of those times, and he's more than 2 seconds faster than any other athlete in the discipline so far this year. But I guess the big question comes, like, where does he find that extra 10th he needs to finally break the record?
Well, the weather has certainly cooperated today in Rome. The high today was 92, so very warm. I think if he has a flawless race, and that is, don't hit any of these 10 barriers, and certainly he can't have any of those stutter steps, I think we may be in for a very fast performance this evening here in Rome.
And Otto, we also see him moving a little bit to the inside of where we've seen him in some of these previous races. Maybe some strategy involved there?
Yeah, I believe coaches call this tinkering. So we saw earlier in the year where he would start in the outside lane, and then he moved to one from the outside, and today we'll see him with 2 young men to his outside, maybe thinking that if he's a little bit more aggressive in the early going in the first half of this race, that maybe the outcome will be a world record in this event.
Well, what a way to start our evening in Rome with this men's 400-meter hurdles. Again, no crowd in attendance, so very different conditions. And yet, Otto, all season long in these environments, we've seen these athletes do tremendous things.
Look, if you're ready in the way that Karsten Warholm has been this year, yeah, the crowd will help, but it's not the only thing you need to break a world record or run very fast.
Look at the field now. David Canzera, the lone American in the field, University of Illinois grad. This is his 11th race since coming to Europe.
In lane 8, second from the outside, is Marcio Teles from Brazil, the Ibero-American Championship winner back in 2018.
And now the Viking, Karsten Warholm, already with a world best this year. He set a new mark in the 300-meter hurdles.
Come on up! Watch this! Come on!
And he's warning you, Paul, watch this. He's obviously ready. To his inside will be Ludwig Vaillant of France. He is 5th fastest this year at this distance. He's made the World Championship final twice.
Fellow Frenchman Wilfried Hapillot, the 21-year-old in lane 5, was the national champion this year at the meet held last weekend.
Rasmus Mägi of Estonia, 7th fastest this year, the European Championships silver medalist 6 years ago.
Nick Schmidt of the Netherlands, now 3 consecutive national championship titles in this event.
In lane 2, Mario Lambrughi of Italy. Normally we'd hear a huge ovation for him from the Italian crowd.
And in lane 1 in this 9-lane oval, Konstantin Preiss of Germany has won the national title in his nation the last 2 years. But all eyes will be on lane 7, Karsten Warholm. Again, the mark he is going after is Kevin Young's 46.78, run in Barcelona back in 1992.
It's the oldest mark still left on the track in the record books. And of course, people have been asking me, what is he missing? What is missing from his competition? And quite frankly, it's the urgency of having somebody he knows can beat him. But maybe the urgency here will be the fact that this is his last shot in 2020 at this record.
Men's 400-meter hurdles. And all eyes on Karsten Warholm out in lane 7, already to the first hurdle and showing strength as he's chasing Canzera down the backstretch.
Well, I certainly like how his first 3 hurdles have gone. He has to keep the pedal flat here and have a really good first half. We know he can finish, and so far he looks very good with just about 250 gone of this oval.
He comes off the final turn and safely over another hurdle. 2 to go as he tries to chase down another fast time. Look at the distance between him and the rest of the field, cleanly over the last hurdle, and now it's him against the clock to the line and just another one over 47 seconds, but another dominant performance by Karsten Warholm here in Rome.
Paul, he is living where nobody else has ever found any consistency. That ties his 47.08 from Berlin. And he is now separating himself from everybody else in terms of consistency. He now has 6 of the 12 fastest performances ever in this event. And nobody else shows up even twice in that top 12. So he'll miss the world record. But if you're a fan of this event, you have to be very excited when Rai Benjamin of the United States and Abdurrahman Samba and the others come back to face this guy, Mr. 47 low and below, Karsten Warholm in 2021.
Well, he takes down Samba's meet record that was set here 2 years ago. 47.48 was the previous mark. But as we go back and look at this, I mean, he is celebrating, and this was as clean a race as we've seen all season.
Yeah, he got a little long in between, but look, this is improv. When you are running the 400-meter hurdles, things are going to happen to your stride pattern. Sometimes you have to chop down. Sometimes you have to reach a little bit. I thought this was a very clean race. 47.08 is faster than just about everybody else's personal best. Faster than just about everybody else's personal best in history. A phenomenal performance by the young Norwegian. And as Kevin Young has said, it's not a question of if this world record is going to go, it's when.
Well, potentially a decision point for Warholm. This is what he has said his last Diamond League stop. There is a national championship this coming weekend. Do you go back onto the track and take another shot at it?
I think he's exhausted his opportunities this year. I can't see him running at the Norwegian Championships this year and we get word, oh my gosh, the world record's gone. I think this is it, but it's been a phenomenal year.
He has entertained us all summer long. Another phenomenal effort for the Viking here in Rome.